ಸಹಯೋಗದೊಂದಿಗೆ ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ವಿಸ್ತರಣೆ ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಸದುದ್ದೇಶದೊಂದಿಗೆ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಹಮ್ಮಿಕೊಳ್ಳಲಾಗಿದೆ. ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಗಮಿಸಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಬರೋಕೆ ಇದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಮೋಷನ್ ಡಿಮೋಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಪ್ರಮೋಷನ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ. ಅದೇ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೊತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಸಚಿವರ ಆಗಮನದೊಂದಿಗೆ. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Honorable Minister for Higher Education, Dr. M C Sudhakar. Dayto Chappale Mukina avarna ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. And also I'd like to welcome Shri Ullas Kamath, founder UK & Co. ಹಾಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ FKCCI ನ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಉಮಾ ರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. And also I'd like to welcome Manjushri N, IAS Commissioner, Department of Collegiate and Technical Education, Government of Karnataka. And I'd like to invite Professor Shobha G, Director, Department of Collegiate Education, Government of Karnataka. T. Sairam Prasad, Senior Vice President of FKCCI. Shri P.P. Shashidhar, Vice President of FKCCI. Shri M.G. Balakrishna, Immediate Past President of FKCCI. Shri C.A. Shravan Guruptar, Chairman Manthan 2026, and D. Muralidhar, Advisor of Manthan 2026 and Past President of FKCCI. I kindly request all the esteemed guests to take your seats. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಸೀನ ಆಗಬೇಕಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತಾ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಗುಡ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಲೇಡೀಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಜೆಂಟಲ್ಮೆನ್. ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ಕರ್ಟನ್ ರೈಸರ್ ಆಫ್ 18th edition of Inno Manthan 2026 organized by FKCCI in association with Department of Higher Education, Department of Collegiate and Technical Education, Government of Karnataka. 18 ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಬಹಳ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ FKCCI ಇನ್ನೋ ಮಂಥನ್ನ ಆಯೋಜನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಮೊದಲ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಉನ್ನತ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಇಲಾಖೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಈ ಬಾರಿ ಆಯೋಜನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಹಳ ಸಂತೋಷ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಕೋರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದು ನಿರೂಪಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಧನಂಜಯ. Now it's time to begin this curtain raiser event with state anthem. ನಾಡಗೀತೆಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಎದ್ದು ನಿಂತು ಗೌರವ ಸೂಚಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿ. I kindly request everyone to rise for state anthem. Thank you. Kindly request to take your seats. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಸೀನರಾಗಬೇಕಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ ಬಂಧುಗಳೇ, ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎವರ್ ವುಮನ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ FKCCI 1916ರಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾದಂತಹ FKCCI ನ ಮೊದಲ ಮಹಿಳಾ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಉಮಾ ರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಅವರು. ದ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್, ಐ ವುಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್.
Thank you, Dhananjay. Respected Dr. MC Sudhakar, the Honorable Minister for Higher Education, Government of Karnataka, Sri K. Ullas Kamath, Founder UK and Company, Ms. Manjushri N, IAS Commissioner for Department Collegiate and Technical Education, Government of Karnataka, Professor Shobha G, Director, Department of Collegiate Education, Government of Karnataka, My own colleagues, Shri T. Sairam Prasad, Senior Vice President, FKCCI, Vice President, Mr. B.P. Shashidhar, Immediate Past President, FKCCI, Mr. M.G. Balakrishna, Chairperson for this Inno Manthan 2026, C.H. Ravan Gurutur, our advisor for Inno Manthan and past President FKCCI, Shri D. Muralidhar, all the past presidents of FKCCI who joined us this morning, all the managing committee members, principals, HODs, institution leaders, industry leaders, nodal officers from institutions, all the government college lecturers, resource persons, experts, students, and one and all, ladies and gentlemen, ellargu namaskara, good morning. The future does not belong to those who wait for opportunities, but to those who create them. Esteemed guests, industry leaders, academicians, innovators, representatives of the print and electronic media, I think we are all in sync with this, that the future does not belong to those who wait for opportunities, but to those who create them, and that's why we are here this morning today. It gives me immense pleasure on behalf of FKCCI to welcome you all to the curtain raiser for the 18th edition of FKCCI Inno Manthan, a business plan presentation competition, a platform where ideas take shape, courage finds direction, and dreams begin their journey towards an enterprise creation. We are deeply honored by the presence of our chief guest, Dr. M.C. Sudhakar, the Honorable Minister for Higher Education, Government of Karnataka. I must say it was his steadfast commitment to strengthening the higher education, skill development and industry academia collaboration that has been instrumental in preparing Karnataka's youth for a rapidly evolving economy. And under his leadership, education is not just about degrees, but about employability, innovation, and nation building. And that's why I must say that this event, Inno Manthan, has actually gained importance because he actually thought beyond just education, and it was during his visit in the last grand finale of Manthan that after being part of the curtain raiser a year before that, and he felt that the students in this higher education should just not look at their degrees but to look at innovation and enterprise creation thereafter, that he quickly but surely agreed to partner or sought FKCCI to partner with the government of Karnataka to have this Inno Manthan. And I must say it was in record time of 3 months or less that we are here today to partner with Inno Manthan, sir, and that is thanks to you. The strategy was clear. The strategy of getting students to be entrepreneurs was very clear, and again a big round of applause to our honored chief guest for his commitment to employment creation with entrepreneurship. I would also like to thank in absentia Ms. Kushbu Goel Chowdhury, who could not join us today, and she is the Secretary to the Government Department of Higher Education, whose leadership and policy vision added immense value to this initiative, and my sincere greetings to her. A very, very special greeting to Ms. Manjushri, IAS Commissioner, Department of Collegiate and Technical Education, and it was her support to ensure that whatever our chief guest Dr. Sudhakar said, and then to carry it through with the meetings, with the discussions, with making sure that the presentation was, when we made the presentation to in Dr. Sudhakar's office, and thereafter we went for a threadbare discussion with Madam and her entire team. It was that immediate support, commitment, and the communication with which we could do it so quickly, ma'am. And thank you so very much for making it happen. In absentia, we have Shri H. Prasanna IAS, Director, Department of Technical Education, whose support was for this event, and Professor G. Shobha, the Director, Department of Collegiate Education. Your presence strengthened in being part of a bridge between us and you, ma'am, and thank you for your support and a very warm welcome to you. Friends, Inno Manthan is not just an event. It has been a movement for FKCCI in the past 18 years. It began with a seed that was sown by none other than our advisor here, Shri D. Muralidhar, past president, who thought of this great idea of having this business plan presentation competition among students of graduate and postgraduate colleges 17 years ago, and the first event was blessed by none other than Dr. Abdul Kalam, and the chairperson for that event was our own member Raj Basin. There are many of our members that nurtured Manthan. I myself took on from Raj Basin, was chair for this for over 4 years, helped it grow from where we are, from what it was then to what it is today, or I would say 4 years thereafter. We had none other than Mr. D. Suresh Kumar, Mr. Ijaz Seth, Mr. H.A. Kiran, Mr. Abhishek, Mr. Kirtan Kumar, Ms. Tejashri, all of them who contributed to the growth of Manthan. And in one special year, we had Dr. I.S. Prasad, who is a present past president, and during his leadership, that we took it to just not the state of Karnataka, but all of South India. So a big round of thank you to all the chairmen and the past presidents who have nurtured Manthan to what it is today. This flagship FKCCI initiative has ignited entrepreneurial spirit among thousands of young minds, encouraging them to become job creators and not job seekers. Many ideas presented on this platform have gone on to become successful ventures, contributing meaningfully to our economy. And during the course of this session, you will definitely hear a few of them. This year, Inno Manthan is not just another competition. It is a first of its kind, FKCCI joining hands with Government of Karnataka initiative to work with all the government and the government-aided colleges, and it is built to power the next generation of entrepreneurs. Thanks to the Honorable Minister, who is participating at a time when both the state and the central government are taking bold steps to accelerate job creation through startups, innovation ecosystems, skilling missions, and policy reforms. FKCCI remains a proactive partner connecting industry with institutions, ideas with investment, and ambition with opportunity. And I take this opportunity to warmly welcome all the HODs, the principals, the placement officers, incubation center heads present here today. It is you who will make the difference going forward. A big round of applause to all of them who have traveled from afar to be with us today. Your role is pivotal. You are the enablers who identify talent, mentor ideas, and convert academic potential into innovation outcomes. Inno Manthan success depends greatly on your active participation and leadership within your institutions. It is at this time we have a call and we have an ask to all the industry leaders who have joined today, to all the industry leaders who are part of your network. We request you to join hands with Inno Manthan, spare your time, mentor a student, and feel great about having mentored a successful entrepreneur going forward. Ladies and gentlemen, FKCCI Inno Manthan is designed as a structured platform to encourage innovation, problem solving, and entrepreneurial thinking among students with strong mentoring support from academia and industry. And it aims to transform campuses into centers of innovation and enterprise. And more details on this will be shared by our chairman, C.A. Shravan Gurutur. Your presence today reflects a shared commitment to shaping an ecosystem where education goes beyond classrooms and prepares students for real-world challenges. Once again, I extend a very, very warm welcome to everyone and wish the curtain raiser a meaningful beginning and the next 6 months of a joyful learning and making it successful. Let us together continue to build an ecosystem where innovation thrives and enterprise leads the way. And I conclude with these words: when vision meets action and ideas meet courage, the future is not imagined, it is created. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.
ಮಂಥನ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಯೂತ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಪವರ್ ಕೊಡುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ, ಈ ಬಾರಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಕಾಲೇಜು ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಇಲಾಖೆಯ ಸಹಯೋಗದೊಂದಿಗೆ ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಪವರ್ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಮಾತಾಡಂತ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದ ಉಮಾರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಮುಖೇನ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸೋಣ. ಇದೀಗ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಬೆಳಗಿಸುವ ಮೂಲಕ ಈ ಕರ್ಟನ್ ರೈಸರ್ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಉದ್ಘಾಟಿಸುವಂತಹ ಸಮಯ. ಮಾನ್ಯ ಸಚಿವರಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ MC ಸುಧಾಕರ್ ಅವರು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಉದ್ಘಾಟಿಸಬೇಕು ಹಾಗೂ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲಿರುವಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರು ಸೇರಿಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಲೇಡೀಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಜೆಂಟಲ್ಮೆನ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಟು inaugurate this event by lighting the lamp by Honorable Minister for Higher Education, Dr. MC Sudhakar, the President of FKCCI Inno Manthan, and guest of honor, Mr. Ullas Kamath, and all the dignitaries, the Commissioner, Manjushri Madam, all the dignitaries. Chapali Mukhina, Sakshiyagana. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲ ಅತಿಥಿ ಗಣ್ಯರಿಗೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್. ಉದ್ಘಾಟನೆ ನೆರವೇರಿಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟಂತಹ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಸಚಿವರಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ MC ಸುಧಾಕರ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಆಸೀನರಾಗಬೇಕಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಈಗ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವಂತಹ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಗೌರವವನ್ನ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸುವಂತಹ ಸಮಯ. I kindly request the FKCCI President Umareddy to do the honors. ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಸಚಿವರು, ಉನ್ನತ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಇಲಾಖೆ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸರ್ಕಾರ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ MC ಸುಧಾಕರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಗೌರವ ಸಮರ್ಪಣೆ. ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಮುಖೇನ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಾಕ್ಷಿಯಾಗೋಣ. ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಇಲಾಖೆಗೆ, ಉನ್ನತ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಇಲಾಖೆಗೆ ಹೊಸ ಕಾಯಕಲ್ಪ ನೀಡಿ ಉನ್ನತ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಇಲಾಖೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ಉತ್ತಮ ಕೆಲಸಗಳಾಗುವ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಸಚಿವರು, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಐ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ President to honor the founder of UK&Co, Mr. Ullas Kamath. He's a senior entrepreneur guiding us. Thank you so much, sir. ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಯುವ ಉದ್ಯಮಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಉತ್ತೇಜನ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. As thank you for the state of the Commissioner, the Department of Collegiate Education and Technical Education, Government of Karnataka, Manjushri N IAS. Manjushri ಅವರಿಗೆ ಗೌರವ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸುವಂತಹ ಸಮಯ. ಆಯುಕ್ತರು, ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಿಯೇಟ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್, ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ. ಹಾಗೆ ಮುಂದುವರೆದು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್, ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಿಯೇಟ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್, ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ, ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಶೋಭಾ ಜಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಗೌರವ ಸಮರ್ಪಣೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಉಮಾರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ವಿನಂತಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಇವರು ಕೂಡ ಆಸೀನರಾಗಬೇಕಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತಾ. Ladies and gentlemen, now I'd like to request one of our youngest director, the chairman for Inno Manthan 2026, C. Shravan Guruptur for the brief about a Manthan overview.
Respected Chief Guest of today's Curtain Raiser event, Shri MC Sudhakar sir, Guest of Honor, Mr. Ullas Kamath, Madam Uma Reddy, President FKCCI, and all the other dignitaries on the days, off the days, representing Government of Karnataka, that is Higher Education Ministry, as well as FKCCI. I extend a very warm welcome to everybody. It's in fact heartening to see a huge gathering of representatives from different colleges in and around Bangalore. In fact, thanks to each and every one of you for being here, because this is one of the very important events of Manthan 18th edition as we flag off this year's Manthan, which is the 18th edition, titled as FKCCI Inno Manthan 2026. Friends, FKCCI strongly believes that ideas at classroom level have the capacity to change boardrooms. You and I know that students are generally the curious lot. They are having practical ideas. They are hustlers. You know, the point where this spark meets the courage, meets the external support, we believe that is where entrepreneurship starts. Like Madam was mentioning, like Uma Madam was mentioning in her welcome address, this is the 18th year successively that we are conducting Manthan, and we are a 109-year-old organization. We've come a long way. We've come a long way in terms of how Manthan has evolved over a period of time. We have seen many success stories. So what I'm going to do now is spend a few minutes, and for the benefit of the larger audience over here, I'll take you through in a brief manner what is Manthan all about and how you can help us make this a success yet again. So first and foremost, let's get the basic things cleared, right? So who can participate? Anybody who has a business idea. In other words, let's assume there is a student who has a solution for a real world business problem which can be catapulted commercially. This is a platform for them wherein they can hone their idea, their business idea, with the help of the inputs that they receive from experts on this platform. So it is the students, specifically the students who are pursuing their UG, PG courses or diploma courses in Karnataka. It is those students who are eligible to enroll, and they should of course have a valid student ID. And of course even past Manthan winners, if they have pivoted with their ideas or if they have new ideas, are also eligible to participate. A team, when they register as a team, can comprise of only one student or a maximum of 4 students. So what should these interested students do? Immediately after our respected chief guest flags off the event today, the website will go live, where it's a completely online process. The application can be filled online immediately after the flag off, and it captures very basic information from the students who are interested. So that's the login. Of course, we will also distribute the brochures to you immediately after the release of the brochures takes place on the days today. And you also have a digital version of the brochure for download, which again elaborates in detail what is Manthan all about and how it can help the student community. And the students, along with the application, are also expected to upload a brief summary of the business plan, a brief synopsis in their own words, less than about 1,000 words or something. In their own words, they can upload their business idea, which of course we will help them to fine tune, put it into a business plan, etc. This is the first step. This is a snapshot of the chronology of the events that happens from today up until June 2026. It's a long program. I will again take you through each of these milestones. So the first is, of course, we started off today with the curtain raiser. Student registrations, like I mentioned, will be open today and they will close on 31st of January 2026. The first knowledge workshop, okay, so knowledge workshop is a very important aspect of Manthan. Apart from the cash prizes that the students get, the winners get towards the end of the program, there are a bunch of benefits that Manthan has in store for them. One of them is the knowledge workshop. What are these knowledge workshops? We have planned a minimum of 3 knowledge workshops where, in terms of hand-holding the students right from the vitals of entrepreneurship, it could be on proof of concept, minimum viable product, we will explain them what is the solution that they have, whether is it possible to make it commercially viable, what are the things that they need to change, etc., and also inculcate certain basics of entrepreneurship. All these will be covered as a part of the knowledge workshop 1. Whereas the knowledge workshop 2 will again deep dive into sector specific matters. It could be finance, it could be marketing, it could be specific operational aspects, and it can also be, of course, branding, sales, etc. Whereas the third knowledge workshop will get even more detailed, where our team of experts, industry experts, will dwell upon further finer aspects like, the legal aspects, the financial aspects again for them to start up. What are the nuances of a founding team? How to make a pitch, how to make a business plan, etc. The business plan will be thought about how to make a business plan specifically in the second knowledge workshop itself. Let me just go back, because after the second knowledge workshop, the students are expected to submit their business plan. By then, the students would be taught about how to make a business plan. We've given about a week's time from the last date of the knowledge workshop. By 8th of April, the students are expected to submit their business plans. We have kept the dates a bit flexible, if you see, for knowledge workshop, primarily because we would want to keep in such a way that they don't clash with the exams and things like that. So we will, as we get closer to the dates, we will give you the right dates. After the submission of the business plans, we have the preliminary selection by the jury, which will happen towards the end of April 2026, followed by a third knowledge workshop in the first week of May 2026. This is followed further by another round of jury presentations, which will be in May 26, and then yet another major milestone of Manthan kicks in, wherein we have evaluations and mentoring sessions by experts from the field. So as you can see, we have over the years, we are really proud that we have an ecosystem of entrepreneurs, startup founders, so much so that those who have won on Shark Tank India are also a part of our ecosystem, who come forward and handhold, mentor these students one-on-one, virtually. So mentors and jury are an important aspect of this whole Manthan program. And this happens in the month of May and June 2026. The final jury presentations would be followed in the month of June, with the finale at Bangalore in the month of June 2026. So this is a summary of the whole journey of Manthan. This is the summary of what the students would gain from participating with us as a part of FKCCI Inno Manthan 2026. Grand finale. In a nutshell, of course, it's at Bangalore. The top selected teams will compete before the grand jury, which will comprise of, again, industry experts, investors, VC fund owners, angel investors, and there are prizes up to 25 lakhs to be won by these top teams. Friends, what we need you to do. First and foremost, the curtain raiser, the very reason why we are having this event is to spread the awareness. We want each and every one of you, of course we also have, this is going on YouTube live, we also have virtual participation today. All of us present here, physically and virtually, I request them to spread the word, right? So we will pass on the brochures to you immediately after the inauguration, and I request you, either you inform your students through your notice boards or inform them through your specific modes of communication for your students, I would request you to spread the word. Identify the students. This is very important. Maybe for another event or maybe in some other context, you would have already identified talented students in your institutions. We would definitely request you to encourage them, push them to participate, because there's a lot to learn on this particular platform. And of course, online applications I've already mentioned are available on manthan.fkcci.org. All right, friends, again, our president mentioned initially, on one hand, we took the thoughts of our visionary founder of FKCCI, Sir M V who said, industrialize or perish. And on the other hand, we also drew clues from one of the exemplary presidents that India had, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who was a part of the very first Manthan, who said, the biggest resource a country can have is nothing but the ignited minds of the youth. So we combined both their thoughts and created Manthan for all of you. So now it's our responsibility together to make this a successful one. Thank you.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಶ್ರವಣ್ ಸರ್. ಮಂಥನ್ ಹೇಗೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಜರ್ನಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಸೇರಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಯಶಸ್ವಿ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಜನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಭಾಗವಹಿಸುವಂತೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ನಾವು ಐ ವುಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ದ ಕಮಿಷನರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಿಯೇಟ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ, ಮಂಜುಶ್ರೀ NIS ಫಾರ್ ಕೊಲಾಬರೇಷನ್ ಓವರ್ವ್ಯೂ.
Okay. It's okay with video, it's okay. Thank you. ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕಾಣಲಿ ಅಂತ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಒಂದು ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿನ ನಾವು FKCCI Inno Manthan ಕರ್ಟನ್ ರೇಸರ್ ಸೆರೆಮನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಭಾಗಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಉಮಾ ರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರು ಅವರ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಇದು ಹೇಗೆ ಶುರು ಆಯಿತು ಈ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಜರ್ನಿ ಅಂತ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಸಚಿವರು 17th ಎಡಿಷನ್ ಏನೇನೋ ಮಂಥನ್ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಫಿನಾಲೆಗೆ ಹೋದಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಲಾಖೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಧೀನದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಇಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋಜರ್ ಸಿಗಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ವಿಷನ್ನಿಂದ, ಒಂದು ಸದುದ್ದೇಶದಿಂದ ಈ ಒಂದು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಶಿಪ್ನ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಮಾನ್ಯ ಸಚಿವರಿಗೆ ಅನಂತ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಲಾಖೆಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾಲೇಜುಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ನಾವು ಕೇವಲ ಏನು ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್ನ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಆ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಆಂಟ್ರಪ್ರೂನರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಲೀಡರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ನಾನೇ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಂತ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಆಸೆ ಅಭಿಲಾಷೆ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಈಗ ಏನು ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋಜರ್ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ ಇಂಥ ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮುಖಾಂತರ FKCCIನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಹಾಗೆ MSME ಇಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯವರೆಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿನಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ದೊಡ್ಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಹೆಸರುಗಳು, ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳು FKCCIನ ಭಾಗವಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರ ಜೊತೆಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಈಗ ಶ್ರವಣ್ ಅವ್ರು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದು ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಶಾಪ್ಸ್ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ, ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ಸ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಏನೇ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅದನ್ನ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಆಗಿ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ, ಮತ್ತು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೋಡಿ ವೆಂಚರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಜೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಮೆಂಟರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವರ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಏನು ಕಮರ್ಷಿಯಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ಸ್ನ ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಸಿಗುವಂತ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಇದರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನೋಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಂಟ್ರಪ್ರಿನರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಆದರೆ ಇಂತಹ ಕಾಂಪಿಟಿಷನ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿದಂತಹ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಇಂಟರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದರಿಂದ ಅವರ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಕೂಡ ಏನು ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗುವಂತ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆಗಳಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿನ ನಾವು ಏನು ಕೇವಲ ಆಯ್ದ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟರ್ಸ್ನ ಮಾತ್ರ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಆಹ್ವಾನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದಲ್ಲದೆ ಕೂಡ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನೆಲ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ಸು, ಫ್ಯಾಕಲ್ಟಿ, ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಏನು ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಂದ್ರೆ, ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಇನೋವೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ನಾವು ಏನೋ ಒಂದು MOU ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಆದರೆ ಅದರ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಡೋದು ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಫ್ಯಾಕಲ್ಟಿಯ ಕೈನಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಂಥ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು ಇಲಾಖೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇವಲ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ಗೆ ಸೀಮಿತವಾಗಿಸದೆ ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೂ ಕೂಡ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಅದಲ್ಲದೆ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಶ್ರವಣ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೂಡ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಇಂಟರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನ ಕೊಡುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ. ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲಿರುವಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರು, ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಸಚಿವರು ಉಮಾರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮುಂದಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿನ ಬಂದಿರುವಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಂಶುಪಾಲರು ಮತ್ತು ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ದೃಢ ನಿರ್ಧಾರವನ್ನ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ನನಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ವಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನ, ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನ ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತಾ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನ ಮುಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಜೈ ಹಿಂದ್, ಜೈ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ.
ಪದವಿ ಪಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಷ್ಟೇ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು, ಅವರು ಕಲಿತಿರುವಾಗಲೇ ಉದ್ಯಮಿಗಳನ್ನ ರೂಪಿಸುವಂತಹ ಕೆಲಸ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಆ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸರ್ಕಾರ FKCCI ಜೊತೆಗೂಡಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನ ಆಯೋಜಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇದು ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರಾಂಶುಪಾಲರು ಶ್ರಮ ವಹಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮಂಜುಶ್ರೀ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಚಪ್ಪಲ ಮುಖೇನ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸೋಣ. Now I'd like to request D. Muralidhar, advisor of Inno Manthan 2026 and past president of FKCCI, for advisor remarks.
Good morning, friends. Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Sudhakar, all the other dignitaries who are on the dais. I don't want to take too much of time. It's very customary that the advisor gets to make his comments on such a event of curtain raising. Well, you know, I just wanted to flag a couple of points for the benefit of both the participants and the head of institutions who are here today. Well, you would have read a lot of information on the media, and you would have heard a lot of videos on the YouTube about the kind of sweet spot we are in as a country and the speed with which changes are happening on the geo-economic front of our country. So, to just flag this point, I would like to refer 3 very path-breaking books written by 4 people, and how they confirm from different directions that the India growth story is here to remain. Why I am talking about this is, this program is basically for business plan presentation. When you talk about business plan, you talk about growth, you talk about the opportunities. So I strongly recommend that the head of the departments and the students read the following 4 books, or at least read this purview of these 4 books, to be very confident and believe that India's sweet spot and the growth potential. One is, Angus Madison's study about the world economy and how India fared in the last 1,000 years, and how India's place and India's opportunity is coming back. Up to 1700s, India's GDP was 25% of the world economy, and then we went down, and now we are picking speed again. So that's one thing. The second book is about the Dalrymple, Golden Road by Dalrymple. This is recently published about a year ago. How he traces the historical growth of Indian business, which was proved by Angus Madison, how trade helped India, and how Indian traders were so aggressive going both eastwards and westwards, and established a track record of honesty and growth. So this proves that India was the leading business country for almost about 1,000 years. Then there is a third book, an excellent book written by Krishnamurthy Subramaniam, who was the advisor to the government of India on economic matters, who is also a part of the World Bank. He has written a book about India at 100. Means key themes is that how India will reach $55 trillion by 2047, which is extremely doable, and he has made some very basic assumptions which are very, very important and which are coming true. He has projected a growth of about 6.5% to 7% consistently, and he has tracked how other big economies have reached this kind of position, and we are running parallelly to that kind of growth, and we will reach. The fourth is the a book by Nandita and Saurabh Mukherjee. It's called as The Rise of Modern India, how they have analyzed the reasons of the growth of India and the India growth story, about the participation of women and the tech power, and the most neglected and forgotten area of the peninsular impact on the Indian growth story, and the democratization of business in terms of gender, geography, caste, education, identity, and economic status. So when you put all these 4 things together, friends and the students and the head of the institutions who are here, it's a very, very simple conclusion we can draw. When you triangulate these first 3 and add the 4th one, the sweet spot which India is going through is the most opportune time for the businesses and the students to look at growth. So friends, all the students who are here, you are all extremely lucky to be in this part of the time for India's growth story. You should take this as a challenge and an opportunity, and these kinds of platforms will help you to do this job. So the last point I want to just tell you is about the change. When we started 17 years ago Manthan program, the focus areas were completely different. Biotechnology, we are talking about environmental sciences, we were talking about pharmaceuticals as focus areas, and services also were there 17 years ago. But today the scene has changed so much in the last 17 years the top 7 companies of US which command more than 50% of the capitalization in US, they are pouring in billions and billions of dollars into AI, artificial intelligence. And the stage has come where they are borrowing money, they are leveraging their spending, they are borrowing money and spending on AI. So, friends, I just want you to realize that Indian brains are the most well-suited and capable to get into this area of artificial intelligence, and any startup now which matures will get a fantastic valuation, and the possibility of growth is unlimited and tremendous. So the focus has shifted, and I want the head of the institutions and the students here to look at AI startups and also get together 2 or 3 people. There are so many ideas that can be generated in this AI area, and you can come to this platform with your idea and your business plan. So your scope is unlimited. Friends, only thing that distinguishes an entrepreneur and not an entrepreneur is that you should get out of your comfort level and you should take the plunge with guts. You will certainly succeed, and there are many success stories where people have taken a plunge as an entrepreneur and they have succeeded. Entrepreneurs are the only people who generate wealth for the nation. Of course, agriculture is there. Agriculture is also a kind of enterprise. So, friends, my only fervent request is that there is no limit for an entrepreneur's growth, and you are at the most opportune time to take advantage of this. Thank you very much, please.
ಭಾರತದ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಇವತ್ತು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಿದ್ಧರಿರಬೇಕು, ಉದ್ಯಮಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗಿಯಾಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಡ್ವೈಸರ್ ಡಿ ಮುರಳೀಧರ್ ಸರ್. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಮುಖೇನ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸೋಣ. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for the curtain raiser of Inno Manthan 2026. I would like to request the Honorable Minister, Dr. M.C. Sudhakar sir, to launch this video of this Inno Manthan 2026. Yes, by launch the video of 2026 by pressing the button. Honorable Minister for Higher Education, Dr. M.C. Sudhakar sir. Yes, here we go. So kindly be seated, sir. Check. Thank you. Moving on, it's time to lead the sunboard. I kindly request honorable guest to lead the sunboard. participate and win the prize worth 25 lakhs, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's time to unveil the sunboard of FKCCI Inno Manthan 2026. Yes, here we go. A big round of applause. ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನಲ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಕೂಡ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಸಾಕ್ಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಒಂದು ಕರ್ಟನ್ ರೈಸರ್ಗೆ. And now it's time to read the brochure. The brochure which will guide us the journey of Manthan 2026, and it will be distributed to everyone over here after this. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the brochure of FKCCI Inno Manthan 2026. Minister and all the guests and the dais. Thank you so much. Moving on, in this 18 years journey, this Manthan has created a lot of entrepreneurs. ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಯಶಸ್ವಿ ಉದ್ಯಮಿಗಳ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಕಾರಿಯಾಗಿದೆ. And it's time to hear one of the success story. May I request the past Manthan winner of 2014, Bharat Rajanna, to come on stage to deliver his success story. Please welcome with a big round of applause, Bharat Rajanna.
It feels so good to be back here. It's like, after you finish, it's like you go to hostel and for holidays you come back to your parents' house. That's how I feel today now, being back here after almost so many years. And I'm so happy to see when we participated, Shikma sir was the president and Umar Reddy madam was there. So I'm so happy and I'm very grateful for the institution which it helped us to see at that point of time. So just to tell about myself, my name is Bharat and I run a company which is into consulting and training. As previous speakers and all, they said about skilling people is very important. So the problem what we are solving is we try to skill people in various skills, which is it might be today what is now happening, the AI skills, the technical skills, all that is area what we are working from last 10 years. And I as a student, when I was in my MBA third semester, I had participated in Manthan. So and I was not the winner, I was the runner-up at that point of time. And Manthan, the series of workshop what sir explained earlier, the knowledge workshop, it really gives you a good idea of how a business should start, right? And what all the integrities of business, what you should do, what you should not do. So the workshops really help you a lot. And more than that, let me tell you, we started our company with just 240 rupees plus the award what we won in the Manthan. So we won that day, 50,000 rupees is what the cash prize they gave us that day. So the same money which we used and we did our registrations, we did our, all the legal requirements what required. It helps you to run for almost 3-4 months of mileage it gave us that point of time. And it played a very important role. If that kind of prize money would have not gone, maybe I would have gone to a job or maybe I would have not given that try to at least give it a try and see how it goes across. And I'm a bit jealous of people who are applying today because you're getting almost a prize of almost 25 lakh. It's a very good sum of money for you to, I don't know why you should not start something. It's a very good platform. You should start, right? And in Manthan, I've observed, one thing I've learned in Manthan participating is you should never stop learning. That's what I have, as an entrepreneur also, I inculcate in my everyday life. Learning never ends, right? It keeps on happening every day. For me today also there's a lot of things to learn, right? So one of the, in Edupanakil, I'm sure next year we are launching one new product, madam. I'm sure a lot of you will be proud after seeing that launch what we're trying to do next year, which is going to be revolutionary in terms of skill industry as in such, which has not been done so far, right? Which which we are trying to plan next year. And we have also trained, to tell how big a Pinnacle we have done so far. So far, basic thing what we do is, especially we work with postgrads and undergrad students only what we work with. And so far we have certified almost more than 85,000 students across Karnataka is what we have done. You name any Fortune 500 company, our students work there, right? And always they come back and tell us that, sir, whatever skills you have taught us, right, that's helping us, right? And today we are also doing, from last 3 years, we are also getting into this AI, agentic AI, all this deliverables also we're trying to do in a lot of places and a lot of companies we're trying to consult. And once again, thank you so much, Manthan, for everything what you've given, and I'm very much grateful and I'll always be grateful for this stage. And please to participate, whoever is participating today. I'm so jealous of you that I can't participate today, I'm not eligible. Maybe as a previous Manthan participant, I should apply if at all I want, or else it's a very good opportunity. I would suggest all of you to apply. And what I've also learned is, it's okay if you don't win, you should participate. By participating, you'll learn a lot of things, right? Yeah. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for everybody on the dais and off the dais for giving this opportunity to meet me. Yeah. So basically, to tell you about how AI is going to help you is, especially in today's world, I could tell you how to build a website in next 5 minutes. When we started, building a website was so difficult. Today, how launching a website, launching a mobile app, it's so easy. Maybe in next 5 minutes, I can teach you how to build an website. In next half an hour, we can launch an app. So it is very powerful. And also AI is like, in our office also, we use AI a lot. So what we do is, we have automated a lot of things, especially using this agentic AIs, which most of you might be aware of. What we do is, we try to automate a lot of jobs. So as also Elon Musk said one day that, and also Sam Altman said that a next $1 billion company will be run by a single person. That means a single person can build a $1 billion company with all this AI thing what is happening, right? So especially with this, all this AI thing is happening, and the right amount of time you're getting this funding of almost 25 lakh. I don't see why you should not participate. So it's a very good platform, and trust me, I'm still jealous that I can't come back and participate on this. Right? I hope I've answered your question, sir. Thank you so much. Thanks.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಭರತ್. MBA ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ತಾವು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಇವತ್ತು ಯಶಸ್ವಿ ಉದ್ಯಮಿಯಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಮಾದರಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಲಾಂಚ್ಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಶುಭಾಶಯವನ್ನು ಕೋರ್ತಾ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಭರತ್ ರಾಜಣ್ಣ ಅವರಿಗೆ. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite Mr. Ankur Bhasin, co-chairman of Inno Manthan 2026, for the introduction of keynote speaker, Mr. Ullas Kamath.
It is my proud privilege to introduce our distinguished keynote speaker for today's curtain raiser of FKCCI Inno Manthan, a visionary leader, an accomplished professional, and a thought catalyst for India's entrepreneurial ecosystem. Mr. K. Ullas Kamath is the founder of UK & Company, a reputed management consulting collective dedicated to creating sustainable value for family-managed businesses and MSMEs across the country. With a strong belief that family enterprises are the backbone of India's economy, he has been at the forefront of transforming traditional businesses into professionally governed, future-ready organizations. A chartered accountant by qualification, Mr. Kamath holds multiple academic distinctions including MCom, LLB, FCA, ACS, and a global master's in management from the London School of Economics. He has further sharpened his leadership perspective through advanced management programs at Wharton and Harvard Business Schools, USA. He brings with him a remarkable legacy of leadership. As a former joint managing director of Jyoti Labs Limited, he played a pivotal role in transforming a single brand family enterprise into a multi-brand FMCG powerhouse valued at over 15,000 crores today. His excellence has been widely recognized through prestigious accolades such as the All India CA Business Achiever Award SME category by ICAI and the CNBC Awards Best CEO Award in the FMCG category. Mr. Kamath currently serves on the boards of several leading companies including Unicommerce eSolutions, Ace Venture, which was earlier known as Snapdeal, Wonderla Holidays, Sunny Sabinsa Group, and Hangyo Ice Creams. He is also a member of the Strategic Investment Committee of Invest Karnataka Forum, a Government of Karnataka initiative, and serves as mentor to the FICCI Karnataka State Council. Furthering his passion for nurturing future business leaders, he has established the Ullas Kamath Center for Family Managed Businesses at NITE University, creating a unique platform where generations of entrepreneurs learn directly from industry stalwarts. Ladies and gentlemen, his insights on innovation, governance, and transformation resonate perfectly with the spirit of FKCCI Inno Manthan. Please join me in extending a warm and enthusiastic welcome to our keynote speaker, Mr. Ullas Kamath.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Respected Honorable Minister for Higher Education, Sudhakar Sir, Minister Madam, our own Uma Reddy Madam, the first woman President of FKCCI. We are very, very honored that finally they chose a woman as the President of FKCCI. That's the important thing, and all my friends on the dais. First of all, I want to thank all the teachers here who are now professors or principals or head of department. Karnataka is here today because of you people. Undoubtedly is because of you people. If you had not taught our children what education, what value system, Karnataka would not have become a knowledge-driven state in the world. We are the only state considered as a knowledge-driven economy, and thanks to all of you. It is true that the teacher stays there, students move on. So teachers remains as a teacher rest of their life. But students become entrepreneurs and they build economy, and you create value in them and they go for valuation. Very sad. My respect to the teachers is that they teach us the value. We need to stick to the value first. Valuation comes later. $1 billion comes later, but we need to stick to our value system, what our elders, what our teachers have taught us. Karnataka, you want to know more about Karnataka? Hear our Nadagite 10 times. You know what Karnataka stands for. It is the best state in the country. It has everything what is required, whether it is a coast, whether it is a wildlife, whether it is a forest, it's a mountain, it's IT, it's non-IT, it's culture, everything we have in Karnataka. No other state in the country can think about it for at least another 1,000 years. Now what do we need in this Manthan? Very simple. Don't go for complicated problem to solve. We need simple problem to solve. And getting into a simple solution is very complicated. Getting into a complicated problem to solve, it's very simple, it's not possible. So what is required is that how do we solve our problem in the state today and find a business plan for that, and you are already a winner. Simple solutions which helps our neighborhood, which helps our pollution, which helps our environment, which helps in getting better educated and getting simple solutions to get more jobs. We need job creators, we also need the jobs. Karnataka produces 21 lakh graduates every year, and we need to find a job. That's our responsibility. The teacher's responsibility to get the best of the students to the so-called market. It is industries like us, it's our job to get our students, when they come to the market, they should get a job which they deserve, and that's why the Karnataka stands first. The entire country looks up to Karnataka to send their children to get a job here, and to that extent it's a destination for job market. It's a destination for job market, so we are doing perfectly fine and we need to do a lot. Now, we understand where do we stand in the world. India was a poor country. Now we are the fastest developing economy in the last 77 years. 77 years in any countries, it's a very, very small period. It's like getting into LKG, UKG when you are saying 77 years. Because we have the history of 500, 600,000 years for this world. In that 77 years post-independence from poor country, today we have become fastest of the growing economy. From 26% GDP in 1700, 1800, today we have come down to 4%, but nothing wrong. We can go from here back to 5%, 6%, 8% of the global economy share. We have 16% of our population, so it's our birthright to have 16% of the global economy with us. Just to talk more about why India, why Karnataka, is that in this entire world, we have only 19 countries have crossed $1 trillion economy. Entire world, there are only 19 countries have crossed $1 trillion economy. But in India, in the next 10 years, there will be 5 states which will be crossing $1 trillion economy. 5 states. Gujarat will be the last, Maharashtra will be the first, Karnataka will be the second, Tamil Nadu will be the third, and Andhra Telangana put together will be the fourth. That's my reading. So Karnataka will be the fastest growing $1 trillion economy in this India in the next 10 years. So from poor country, we can say that today we have 5 states who have crossed $1 trillion economy. So the place is right, the thinking is right, and the most beautiful is a partnership between Government of India, FKCCI, and the industry. The moment you get the Government of India's stamp, it is an amazing, it's not the amount, it is the credibility what you get when you say that it's the Government of Karnataka. It is a credibility, the stamp what makes you different than others. FKCCI is a knowledge partner, 108 years of understanding of the industry. They have seen the industrial revolution, they have seen everything which has happened in Karnataka, and my request to the government is that FKCCI is the real knowledge partner for Government of Karnataka, wherein they have seen the industry growth right from the Vishwesvaraya days today to the startup days. So to that extent, the only institution in the Karnataka which has witnessed everything is FKCCI. And the beauty of FKCCI, sir, all the past presidents, they are with us all the time. They have seen there, they've been there, they have done that, and they bring in a lot of values to the existing Presidium. To that extent, it is a great organization to work with. And finally, government, industry, and academia. The academia today, post their avoiding the degree, we need to have a partnership so that they get a job or they become an entrepreneur. You don't have to be an entrepreneur. You can be an entrepreneur also in such a way that you can be working like an entrepreneur for somebody else, and that's what we call the entrepreneurship. So you don't have to be entrepreneur all the time. You can behave like an entrepreneur within the organization so your growth can be faster. So finally, my request to all the people here is that there's nothing called a bad idea. Encourage everyone, and the idea should be very simple. That is, it should be better than the existing product or services. It should be faster than the existing product or services. It should be convenient to use than existing product or services. It should use the technology. It should be scalable, and it should appeal to the local, and it should appeal to the global. These are all the things which you will tell your children, and most of the time, good business ideas come from curiosity and come from innocence. Most of the intelligent people don't get ideas. Take me. It is the innocent people get the great ideas. We just tell them that, okay, don't talk about it. Oh, this will not work. The idea which 10 people say it won't work, please bring it to me, I invest in that. People should say it will not work. If anybody says it will work, I will not invest in that business. So the business is always when everybody thinks that it won't work, that is the business actually work. That's called disruption. And if you want to see every successful startups of the last 10 years, you see if somebody had told you about that business 15 years back, you'll have asked him not to talk about it, right? Now that's where it is. And the Campus Fund, again, all over the world, student-led startups have done exceedingly well, including the Facebook, when compared to the traditional businesses, because they come with no baggage, they have nothing to lose, and they have everything to gain, and they always work non-stop 24/7, and chance of success very, very high. The Digantara and the Ethanol, both are space-driven startups, are from the campus. So respect the people. The idea might come from Raichur, it might come from Bangalore, it might come from coastal Karnataka or Malnad Karnataka. Every student who comes with an idea, please give him that 15 minutes of time, because you cannot say that it doesn't work, because you have nobody to say it doesn't work, because that's the way how the business ideas are nurtured. And finally, the difference between an entrepreneur and an employee, take it very seriously. Entrepreneur is a person who goes home to go back to the office. Employee is a person who goes to the office to go back home. So employee goes to the office to go back home, and we entrepreneurs, we go home to come back to the office. And you should know there is no work-life balance in entrepreneurship. Work is life, life is work. Kaya kave kailasa, everything will fall in place. Thank you very much.
ಎಸ್, ಬಹಳ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಹಾಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಡ್ರಿವನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ಅಪ್ಸ್ ಇವತ್ತು ಬಹಳ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಐಡಿಯಾವನ್ನ ಕೂಡ ಎನ್ಕರೇಜ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಸರ್, ಶ್ರೀ ಉಲ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕಾಮತ್, ದ ಫೌಂಡರ್ ಆಫ್ UK&Co. And next I would like to welcome Mr. T. Sairam Prasad, Senior Vice President FKCCI, for the introduction of our chief guest.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಇಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ನಡುವೆ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತರಿರುವಂಥ ಒಬ್ಬ ಅಪರೂಪದ ನಾಯಕತ್ವ ಹೊಂದಿರುವ ಗಣ್ಯರನ್ನು ಪರಿಚಯಿಸುವ ಸೌಭಾಗ್ಯ ನಮಗೆ ಲಭಿಸಿದೆ. ಅವರ ಜೀವನದ ಪಯಣವು ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ, ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕ ಸೇವೆ, ವೃತ್ತಿಪರ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠತೆ ಮತ್ತು ದೃಷ್ಟಿವಂತ ನಾಯಕತ್ವವನ್ನು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಸುಂದರವಾಗಿ ಒಗ್ಗೂಡಿಸಿದೆ. ಇಂದು ಅವರನ್ನು ಪರಿಚಯ ಮಾಡಲು ನಮಗೆ ಅತೀವ ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗಿದೆ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಳಪಲ್ಲಿ ಚೌಡರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಸುಧಾಕರ್, ಜನನ ಮಾರ್ಚ್ 18, 1969. ಒಬ್ಬ ಭಾರತೀಯ ರಾಜಕಾರಣಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದು, ಅವರು ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯ ಅವರ ಸಂಪುಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಉನ್ನತ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಸಚಿವರಾಗಿ ಸೇವೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಭಾರತೀಯ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಅಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಚಿಂತಾಮಣಿಯ ವಿಧಾನಸಭೆಯಿಂದ 3ನೇ ಬಾರಿ ವಿಧಾನಸಭೆಗೆ ಸದಸ್ಯರಾಗಿ ಸೇವೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಸುಧಾಕರ್ ಅವರ ಪ್ರಾಥಮಿಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣವು ಚಿಂತಾಮಣಿಯ ಕಿಶೋರ್ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭವನ ನಡೆಯಿತು. ಮುತ್ತೇನಹಳ್ಳಿಯ ಸತ್ಯಸಾಯಿ ಲೋಕಸೇವಾ ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಶಾಲಾ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣವನ್ನು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸಿದರು. 1952ರಲ್ಲಿ ಬಸವನಗುಡಿಯ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನಿಂದ ಪೂರ್ವ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯ ಮತ್ತು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ದಂತ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನಿಂದ ದಂತ ವೈದ್ಯಶಾಸ್ತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಪದವಿ ಪಡೆದರು. 1994ರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ AB ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ದಂತ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನಿಂದ ದಂತ ಶಸ್ತ್ರಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆ ಸ್ನಾತಕೋತ್ತರ ಪದವಿ ಪಡೆದರು. ಸುಧಾಕರ್ ಅವರು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಮಾತೃಶ್ರೀ ರಮಾಬಾಯಿ ಅಂಬೇಡ್ಕರ್ ದಂತ ಕಾಲೇಜು ಮತ್ತು ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿರಿಯ ಉಪನ್ಯಾಸಕರಾಗಿ ತಮ್ಮ ದಂತ ವೃತ್ತಿ ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಿದರು ಮತ್ತು ಕನಿಂಗ್ಹ್ಯಾಮ್ ರಸ್ತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಖಾಸಗಿ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನು ಸಹ ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದರು. ನಂತರ ಅವರು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನ AECS ಮಾರುತಿ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೆಂಟಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಧ್ಯಾಪಕರಾಗಿ ಸೇವೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿದರು ಮತ್ತು ಭಾರತೀಯ ದಂತ ಸಂಘ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ವಿಭಾಗದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಆಗಿದ್ದರು. ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಧಾಕರ್ ಅವರು ಅವರ ಮುತ್ತಜ್ಜ ಪಟೇಲ್ ಚೌಡರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಸ್ವಾತಂತ್ರ್ಯ ಪೂರ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ 1903ರಿಂದ 1905ರವರೆಗೆ ಮೈಸೂರು ರಾಜಪ್ರಭುತ್ವದ ಅಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈಸೂರು ಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಯ ಸಭೆಯ ಸದಸ್ಯರಾಗಿದ್ದರು. ಅವರ ಅಜ್ಜ MC ಆಂಜನೇಯ ರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಸ್ವಾತಂತ್ರ್ಯ ಪೂರ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಚಿಂತಾಮಣಿಯ ಮೊದಲ ಪುರಸಭೆಯ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾಗಿದ್ದರು ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ವಾತಂತ್ರ್ಯದ ನಂತರ ಅವರು 1952ರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಾತಂತ್ರ್ಯದ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿಯಾಗಿ ಚಿಂತಾಮಣಿಯ ಮೊದಲ ಶಾಸಕರಾಗಿದ್ದರು. 1976ರಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಕೊನೆಯವರೆಗೂ ಅವರ ಶಾಸಕ ಮತ್ತು ವಿಧಾನ ಪರಿಷತ್ ಸದಸ್ಯರಾಗಿ ಮುಂದುವರೆದರು. ಅವಿಭಜಿತ ಕೋಲಾರ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಸಮಿತಿಯ ಮೊದಲ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾಗಿದ್ದರು. ಸುಧಾಕರ್ ಅವರ ತಂದೆ ಚೌಡರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಆತ್ಮೀಯರು ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆಯ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರು ಆಗಿದ್ದರು ಸರ್. ಅವರು 1992ರಿಂದ 1994ರವರೆಗೆ ಅಂದಿನ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಶ್ರೀ M ವೀರಪ್ಪ ಮೊಯ್ಲಿ ಅವರ ಸಂಪುಟದಲ್ಲಿ ನಗರಾಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಮತ್ತು ಗೃಹ ಸಚಿವರಾಗಿದ್ದರು ಮತ್ತು 1972ರಿಂದ 2004ರವರೆಗೆ 5 ಅವಧಿಗೆ ಶಾಸಕರಾಗಿ ಸೇವೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ದರು. 1999ರಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ MC ಸುಧಾಕರ್ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಸಕ್ರಿಯವಾಗಿ ತೊಡಗಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಲು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಿದರು. 2004ರಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರ ತಂದೆ ಚೌಡರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಸಕ್ರಿಯ ರಾಜಕೀಯದಿಂದ ನಿವೃತ್ತರಾದ ನಂತರ ಸುಧಾಕರ್ ಭಾರತೀಯ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಅಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ವಿಧಾನಸಭೆಯ ಚುನಾವಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧಿಸಿ ಗೆದ್ದರು. 2008ರಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು 2ನೇ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ಶಾಸಕರಾಗಿ ಗೆದ್ದರು. ರಾಜಕೀಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರ ಅಧಿಕಾರಾವಧಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಚಿಂತಾಮಣಿಯ ತಾಲೂಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ವ್ಯಾಪಕ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳನ್ನು ಕೈಗೊಳ್ಳಲಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ MC ಸುಧಾಕರ್ 2013ರಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು 2008ರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವತಂತ್ರ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿಯಾಗಿ ಕ್ರಮವಾಗಿ ಕೇವಲ 1696 ಮತ್ತು 5240 ಮತಗಳ ಅಂತರದಿಂದ ಚುನಾವಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿನ್ನಡೆ ಅನುಭವಿಸಿದ್ದರು. 2023ರ ವಿಧಾನಸಭೆ ಚುನಾವಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ MC ಸುಧಾಕರ್ ಅವರು ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿಯಾಗಿ 29,052 ಮತಗಳ ಅಂತರದಿಂದ ಗೆದ್ದರು ಮತ್ತು ಅವರನ್ನು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಉನ್ನತ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಸಚಿವರನ್ನಾಗಿ ನೇಮಿಸಲಾಯಿತು. 2023 ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಉನ್ನತ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಸಚಿವ ಸಂಪುಟ ವಿಧಾನಸಭೆಯ ಸದಸ್ಯರು 3ನೇ ಅವಧಿಗೆ, 2008ರಿಂದ 2013 ವಿಧಾನಸಭೆಯ ಸದಸ್ಯರು 2ನೇ ಅವಧಿಗೆ, 2004ರಿಂದ 2008 ವಿಧಾನಸಭೆಯ ಸದಸ್ಯರು ಮೊದಲ ಅವಧಿಗೆ, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನ AECS ಮಾರುತಿ ದಂತ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಮತ್ತು ಸಂಶೋಧನಾ ಕೇಂದ್ರದ ಪ್ರಾಧ್ಯಾಪಕರು, ಸಹಾಯ ಪ್ರಾಧ್ಯಾಪಕರು, ಹಿರಿಯ ಉಪನ್ಯಾಸಕರು ಮತ್ತು ಶ್ರೀ ರಮಾಬಾಯಿ ಅಂಬೇಡ್ಕರ್ ದಂತ ಕಾಲೇಜು ಮತ್ತು ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು. ಹೀಗೆ ಇನ್ನು ಅವರ ಪರಿಚಯ ಅತಿ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿದೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾನು ಪರಿಚಯ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಈಗ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಸಚಿವರು ಮಾತನಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಅವರನ್ನ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಮನವಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಗುಡ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ನೂನ್ ಟು ಒನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಹಾಗೂ FKCCIನ ಜಂಟಿ ಸಹಭಾಗಿತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಉನ್ನತ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಇಲಾಖೆಯ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜು ಮತ್ತು ತಾಂತ್ರಿಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಇಲಾಖೆಯ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ಮಂಥನ್ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ, FKCCI ಇನ್ನೋ ಮಂಥನ್ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ, ಇದರ 18ನೇ ಆವೃತ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಇದನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತರಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ FKCCIನ ಪ್ರಪ್ರಥಮ ಮಹಿಳಾ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಉಮಾರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಅವರೇ, ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಭಾಷಣಕಾರರಾಗಿ ಬಹಳ ಅರ್ಥಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಮತ್ತು ಯಾವ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆಯನ್ನು ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಯುವ ಪೀಳಿಗೆ ಇಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವಿಚಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ಅರ್ಥಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಶ್ರೀ ಉಲ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕಾಮತ್ ಅವರೇ, ಇಲಾಖೆಯ ಆಯುಕ್ತರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಕುಮಾರಿ ಮಂಜುಶ್ರೀ ಅವರೇ, ಇಲಾಖೆಯ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಶೋಭಾ ಅವರೇ, FKCCIನ ಹಿರಿಯ ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಟಿ ಸಾಯಿರಾಮ್ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಅವರೇ, ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಶಶಿಧರ್ ಅವರೇ, ಇಂದಿನ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಬಾಲಕೃಷ್ಣ ಅವರೇ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಮಂಥನ್ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಶ್ರವಣ್ ಗುಡುತೂರ್ ಅವರೇ, ಮಂಥನ್ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಒಂದು ಮುಖ್ಯ ರೂವಾರಿಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಸಲಹೆಗಾರರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಈ ಒಂದು FKCCIನ ಮಾಜಿ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಡಿ ಮುರಳೀಧರ್ ಅವರೇ, ಹಾಗೂ ಈ ಒಂದು FKCCIನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರೇ, ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಉದ್ಯಮದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಗಳೇ, ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥರೇ, ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಇಲಾಖೆಯ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ಕಾಲೇಜುಗಳಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಂಶುಪಾಲರೇ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿನಿಯರೇ ಹಾಗೂ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿರಂತರವಾಗಿ FKCCIಗೆ ಸಹಕಾರ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇತರೆ ಗಣ್ಯರೇ, ಬಂಧುಗಳೇ ಮತ್ತು ಮಾಧ್ಯಮ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಇವತ್ತು ಬಹಳ ಸಾರ್ಥಕವಾದಂಥ ಕ್ಷಣ ನನಗೆ. ಕಳೆದ ಕೆಲವು ತಿಂಗಳ ಹಿಂದೆ ನಾನು ಇದೇ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡುವಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಉತ್ತಮ ಒಂದು ಏನು ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಇದೆ ಮಂಥನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯೂಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಉತ್ತೇಜನ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ವೇದಿಕೆಯಾಗಿ ಸುಮಾರು 17 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ನಿರಂತರ ಒಂದು ಈ ದೇಶದ ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಗೆ ಬಲ ತುಂಬತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಮಹತ್ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದು ಕೈ ಜೋಡಿಸಿದ್ರೆ, ಆ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಇದನ್ನ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಕೂಡ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಬೇಕು, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನ ಮನಗಂಡು ಆ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಮುಂದಿನ ಒಂದು 18ನೇ ಆವೃತ್ತಿಗೆ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಭಾಗಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಮಾತನ್ನ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮಾತನ್ನ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. ಈಗ ಕೇವಲ 3-4 ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಅದು ಕಾರ್ಯ ಸಾಧುವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ನಾನು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ FKCCIನ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಮಹಿಳಾ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಿಗೂ ಮತ್ತು ತಂಡ ಅವರು ಬಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಇಲಾಖೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳನ್ನ ಕರೆಸಿ ಅವರ ಮುಂದೆ ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ವಿವರಣೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು. ನಾನು ಯಾವುದೇ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ 10 ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಅನುಷ್ಠಾನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಅದಕ್ಕೇನಾದರೂ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅನುಮತಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಭಾಳ ಆಲೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದು ಸರಿಯಾದ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಅದನ್ನು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಇಟ್ಟರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಶಸ್ಸು ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಮುಂಚಿತವಾಗಿ ಹಣಕಾಸು ಇಲಾಖೆಯವರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಆ ಸಭೆಗೆ ಆಹ್ವಾನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನಾವೆಷ್ಟೇ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮುಂದೆ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಇಟ್ಟರು, ಇವತ್ತು ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಣಕಾಸು ಇಲಾಖೆಯವರ ಅನುಮತಿ, ಅವರ ಅಪ್ಪಣೆ ಇಲ್ಲದೇ ಇದ್ದರೆ ನಾವೆಷ್ಟೇ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಉತ್ತಮ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಯೋಜನೆಯನ್ನು ಅವ್ರ ಮುಂದೆ ಇಟ್ಟರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅನುಮತಿ ಸಿಗದೇ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಹಲವಾರು ಸಂದರ್ಭಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಆ ಕಾರಣದಿಂದ ನಾನು ಹಣಕಾಸು ಇಲಾಖೆಯವರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಆ ಒಂದು ಸಭೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸುವಂಥದ್ದು ಮಾಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಅವರ ಅನುಮತಿ ಸಿಗೋ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಆಯಿತು ಮತ್ತು ಅವರು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅನುಮತಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಭರವಸೆಯನ್ನು ಅವತ್ತೇ ನಮ್ಗೆ ನೀಡಿದರು. ಮುಂದಿನ ಏನು ವಿಷಯಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಲಾಖೆಯ ಆಯುಕ್ತರು, ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳು ಅದನ್ನು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸಿ ಇವತ್ತು ತಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕರ್ಟನ್ ರೈಸರ್ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸುವಂಥ ಅವಕಾಶ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಇದು ಬಹುಶಃ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೀ. We are all looking at $1 trillion economy, and we have just now Ullas Kamath mentioned about how 5 cities are going to be $1 trillion economy in the future, and already I think we have. But though we have a very robust higher education ecosystem in the state of Karnataka, I was just going through all these years. We used to call Karnataka as the startup capital, though it is a Silicon Valley, we used to call as the startup capital. But when I was just checking through now, I came to know that we are now behind Delhi now. Delhi has got 40% more funding than Karnataka. So I think high time, I think we need to gear up and see that we retain that position what we have lost to Delhi now. So I think these initiatives, I think whatever we are doing, probably we have to scale up these initiatives so that more number of young entrepreneurs come up with their business modules and the startup ecosystem grows and the funding also flows through it. So this is where I think the state of Karnataka's responsibility also is there to the larger extent. And also organizations like FKCCI also, which has been contributing through the growth of this economy through industries and commerce. I think we need to have more industry participation actively to be part of deriving the curriculum in the higher education institutions, and also by virtue of coming into the institutions as investment into skilling. I think gone are the days where institutions were just places of just imparting theoretical knowledge. Now I think the days are there where we have to impart skill knowledge, skill exposure for the students to be industry ready, so that with a limited time, I think they get adapted to the field or area which they choose to be employed. I think this is where I think industry has to come forward, and all our institutions are nowadays, I think in future, they have to be converted to innovation centers. It is not just the educational lab, it has to become an innovation center. I think this is where I would invite the industry to be part of this journey what we are to start. And probably I was just mentioning day before yesterday in one of our programs where Sri Siddhartha Academy of Higher Education signed a MOU with the Upgrade School of Technology. So I was mentioning there, saying that lot of our talent with all the limited resources what we have, probably compared to the other countries or other most advanced developed countries, what type of curriculum they have, what syllabus they have, and whatever knowledge being imparted, and how high standards they maintain in the higher education. I think compared to that, we are with the limited knowledge what we have imparted, I think many of our people with a lot of talent have flown out, and they are established themselves, and they are probably heading very important, very world-renowned organizations, and they are driving technology to the entire globe. So our own people are doing that. So a day should come, probably these activities should be increased. The more support, the more encouragement should be given for such activities, where our people will not probably travel outside. They stay back here in Nama Bengaluru ಅಥವಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲೇ ಉಳಿತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದಾಗಬೇಕು. They should stay back on our own soil and probably drive the transformation to the world from this soil, this motherland. We should be able to drive. This is what I think with the amount of human resources what we have, I think this is what we should do, and probably a day would probably, I don't think it is far away, probably if all of us join together with many more such meaningful activities to create a platform, or rather probably make our students believe that their dreams or their creative mindset would become a reality on this own soil. Let them not go fly somewhere else and try to bring their dreams a reality. Probably those realities should be brought out here itself. This is where I think this Manthan program is going to play a big role. So here I would like to just tell our principals and the placement officers who have come from various government colleges and other institutions, I think you need to gear up our students. Just try to drive whatever I think Shravan has said. Probably you need to discuss with the department as well as FKCCI and try to get more information, and probably try to speak to the students from all the branches, and try to see that they are known that there is something like this where they can work on that. Probably if not this year, probably next year they can come forward and come out with their ideas and come out with their business modules and try to be the future entrepreneurs and probably future contributors for the economy. So I think this program is so wonderful that we have signed only for this 1 year. Probably I think we're going to continue this relationship what we have started now. So in fact the president, all of the team came to Belgaum, and we had a MOU signing there, and I took them to meet Honorable CM. Honorable Chief Minister also probably identified Madam, I don't know how she is known to him for a long time, probably he just ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರು. So I was also happy to know that our Chief Minister also is very much aware, and he is also very happy that this program is being conducted jointly by through Government of Karnataka as well as FKCCI. I think I don't want to take much of your time. We are trying to do take up a lot of initiatives in the department. I don't want to come back to all of them, keep telling that. Now probably in the new year, we are thinking of one initiative. I would like to get some more inputs and probably suggestions from the people who are around here and people from the industry. We want to have a summit which is going to have industry academy on the same platform. That is, the basic idea is to invite the industry to be part of our institutions, to come and establish centers of excellences in the institutions. See, whatever we are trying to tell our students to come out with their business modules, probably if at all we have the centers of excellences in all our institutions, probably to start with, probably the future we can have big numbers. At least we are ready to give the space. If they start that, probably watching and getting exposed to that COEs and what activity is happening around them, I think they will all try to see what are the problem solutions they can think and what are the areas probably they can focus. So this is where I think we need to bring in a change together. So we are planning around somewhere around March, April or something around. We are definitely looking at some dates like that during that time. Probably I think now I felt this is the right platform to share our ideas, what we want to do. Probably I think any suggestions from the audience, if you can write to us, I can let us know how best we can make it a successful summit where we can take the higher education standards to much higher level and make our students probably industry ready and entrepreneurs, and probably the changes the world changes what you can change the world. And there's a lot of disruptive changes which is happening, which is as Muralidhar, I think he was speaking about artificial intelligence, how artificial intelligence is changing the whole scenario. It is not only industry, it is every walk of our life. Artificial intelligence is changing, and in fact it is helping as a very good tool for imparting quality education, access to information at a very short within few seconds you have access to information. And probably this is where I think we need to make the best possible use of artificial intelligence and try to create more jobs instead of thinking of that we are losing jobs because of artificial intelligence. So I think all of us can work together. I wish this FKCCI Inno Manthan great success. Probably the numbers, I think what we had last year in the 17, I think I hope these numbers are going to be double this year. Hopefully, I hope it's going to double the number. And as I think Bharat was mentioning, and time and again, I think 3-4 times he said he's jealous of the prize money. Probably we are going to make him more jealous. If the numbers are more, probably we will come out with some surprises also to encourage the students. So let's see. We'll try to rope in some more people to encourage the students. Let's hope it will happen. So I think. Okay. So I wish this program a grand success, and I want to send out a message to all the students, especially people who can't, who are part of our government institutions, to make the best possible of this platform and come out with these ideas, and probably you can be the leaders in the future, where we would all be proud to feel and probably look at you being successful in this society. Thank you.
ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಆರೋಗ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳನ್ನು ಸಜ್ಜುಗೊಳಿಸೋಣ. ಮಂಥನ್ನೊಂದಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾಗಿದೆ, ಇನ್ನು ಹಲವು ಯೋಜನೆಗಳೊಂದಿಗೆ ಮುಂದುವರಿಯೋಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಮಾತನಾಡುತ್ತಾ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಸಚಿವರಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಬಿಫೋರ್ ವಿ ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಫೋಟೋ. ಐ ವುಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅವರ್ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ MC members to come on stage for the group photo. Right after that, Manthan committee members, please be ready. The first group photo, I request all the past presidents and MC members, managing committee members, to kindly join on stage for the group photo along with honorable guests. And MC, managing committee members, kindly request you also join. And next photo, I request Manthan committee members, please be ready on the right side of the stage for the group photo. Vice President and MC members. Request our Manthan committee members quickly come on stage for the group photo. The Manthan committee members of 2026. Thank you so much. Wish you good luck as well. Thank you so much. Sir, we have a national anthem, sir, and a vote of thanks. Before that, on behalf of FKCCI, we would like to felicitate Bharat Rajana. Yes, thank you, Bharat. Keep inspiring many other students. And now I'd like to request the Vice President of FKCCI, Mr. BP Shashidhar, sir, vote of thanks. Now, vote of thanks by Mr. BP Shashidhar, Vice President, FKCCI.
Elrigu namaskara. Good afternoon. Respected Dr. M V Sudhakar, Honorable Minister for Higher Education, Government of Karnataka, Mr. Ullas Kamath, Founder UK and Company, our President Madam Uma Reddy, Manjushri IAS, Commissioner Department Collegiate and Technical Education, Government of Karnataka, Professor Shobha, Director Department Collegiate, Direct Education and Government of Karnataka, Advisor D. Murlidhar, Inno Manthan, Past President, FKCCI, Sairam Prasad, Senior Vice President, FKCCI, Mr. Balakrishna, Immediate Past President, FKCCI. Shravan Gurtudar, our Chairman for the Inno Manthan, FKCCI. Distinguished dignitaries on the dais and esteemed guests, faculty members, past presidents, managing committee members, and all head of the institution, including principals and placement coordinators, and officials from the Higher Education Department and print and electronic media. On behalf of FKCCI and Department of Collegiate and Technical Education, Higher Education Department of Government of Karnataka, it is my proud privilege to propose the vote of thanks for today's curtain raiser of Inno Manthan business plan presentation. At the outset, we express our profound gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. M.C. Sudhakar, Honorable Minister for Higher Education, Government of Karnataka, for sparing his valuable time, support and for his inspiring presence, which greatly encourages innovation and entrepreneurship thinking among our youth. Sir, ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಇವರೊಬ್ಬರು ಅಪರೂಪದ ರಾಜಕಾರಣಿ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಂತಾನೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇದೇ 4 ತಿಂಗಳಿಂದ ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಲಕೃಷ್ಣ ಅವ್ರ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ನಾವು ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ವಿತ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್, ವಿತ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಮಿನಿಟ್ he decided, no, FKCCI should join hand with the Government of Karnataka, I am there with you people ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಅದೇ 3 ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅದೇ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಕರ್ಟನ್ ರೈಸರ್ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಏನು ಇನ್ನೋ ಮಂಥನ್ ಶುರುವಾಗಿದೆ, ಇದು ನೀವು ತಗೊಂಡಂತ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಕಾಲೇಜುಗಳ ಮೇಲಾಗಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಕಾಳಜಿ ಇದೆ ಇದು ನಮಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತು ನೀವೊಬ್ರು ಅಪರೂಪದ ರಾಜಕಾರಣಿಗಳು ಅಂತಾನೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಅಂತಾನೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇದು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಗಲಿ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್. And I would like to thank our keynote speaker today, Ullas Kamath, for giving valuable inputs and also suggestions. Ullas Kamath ಅವರೇ, ನಿಮ್ದು ಇವತ್ತು ಕರ್ಟನ್ ರೈಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೋಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ನಮಗೆ ಅವಾಗ ನೀವು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಇವತ್ತು ನಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಾಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕರೆದಿರೋ, ಬಟ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಸೊ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಯುವರ್ ಅಡ್ವೈಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೆನ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್, ಅಂಡ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ till the Manthan over. And also we sincerely acknowledge the gracious presence of Manjushri, IAS Secretary, Commissioner, Department of Collegiate and Technical Education. And also on her constant support and guidance have given instrumental in strengthening the industry academia collaboration also. And our heartfelt thanks to Madam Uma Reddy, President FKCCI, for presiding over this program and for visionary leadership in promoting innovation, entrepreneurship and inclusive of growth through initiative like Inno Manthan also. We also extend our sincere appreciation to all the dignitaries who joined us today, as well as Professor Shobha, Director, Department of Collegiate Education, Government of Karnataka also. And also we'd like to extend our sincere appreciation to dignitaries who have joined us today. Sai Ram Prasad, Senior Vice President FKCCI, MG Balakrishna, Immediate Past President FKCCI, Shravan Gurtudhar, Chairman Manthan 2026 FKCCI, D. Muralidhar, Advisor, Manthan and Past President FKCCI. And of course, today we couldn't, our Commissioner, one more Secretary of the Government, Kushbu Goyal, couldn't make it. Okay, we also thanks to her, and also as Prasanna, IAS Director, Department of Technical Education, Government of Karnataka. Our sincere thanks to all the officials from Government of Karnataka, members of FKCCI committees, academic institutions, industry partners, mentors, and the organizing team whose dedicated efforts have made this curtain raiser a success. We are especially grateful to the students and young innovators, the true spirit of Inno Manthan, for their enthusiasm and participation, which reaffirm our belief in Karnataka's vibrant innovation ecosystem. Finally, we thank the media, support staff, and everyone present here today for their valuable time and cooperation. With this, I once again thank you all for and look forward to your continued support and active participation in FKCCI Inno Manthan 2026. Thank you. Jai Karnataka. Jai Hind.
And also I'd like to extend our sincere thanks to Vice President of FKCCI, Mr. BP Shishidhar sir. Thank you so much. And now I kindly request everyone to rise for the national anthem. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಗೀತೆಗೆ ಎದ್ದು ನಿಲ್ಲಬೇಕಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿ.
ಗಣ ಮನ ಅಧಿನಾಯಕ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಭಾರತ ಭಾಗ್ಯ ವಿಧಾತ पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು, ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ. 4ನೇ ಮಾಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಊಟದ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲಾಗಿದೆ. ದ ಲಂಚ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬೀನ್ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಡ್ ಅಟ್ 4th floor. ಐ ಕೈಂಡ್ಲಿ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿವನ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಲಂಚ್. ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ